What up, what up, what up, Unbreakable Kicks Army? Happy Tuesday. Today is election day, and I will say your boy did vote. Now, with that being said, Army, if you did vote, just send me a screenshot of your I voted sticker, whatever you need to do. I'm giving 10% off all my merch. All you gotta do is show me that you vote, and I'm gonna extend it to tomorrow night, Army. So just send me a screenshot of you voting, whatever you want. I'm gonna knock off 10% and I'll cover the shipping, Army. Your boy just want to do something for the Army with that. So again, just hit me up on IG. Now, while I've been thinking today, Army, I just been like, it's only one thing I need to happen in sneakers, and I can be done with it. I feel like nobody really can ever be done with sneakers, Army. Especially like if you've been in this for years, you're going to always be in it some way, somehow, whether you passing down the knowledge to your kids or your grandkids or your niece, your nephew, any family member. Those who are deep-rooted in sneakers, Army, will forever be deep-rooted. I do feel like it does come a time where you can just sit back and be like, man, I'm good. I don't need to buy anymore. And I feel like a lot of us are on that tail end. Again, Army, I feel like if you in your mid-30s, your early 40s, some of us is just like, yo, we've seen it all, we've done it all, we've bought it all, and it's just to the point where, again, I feel like most people can end next year like, I'm bowing out of the game. It is a couple other retros that I would like to see, you know, before I officially be like, Army, I'm just done. You know, I would like to see another retro of the Air Jordan 7 Bordeauxs. I would like to see official retro of the 1991 Air Jordan 6 Sport Blues. We still ain't got those with the Nike Air. We still need infrared, white infrareds with the Nike Air. So it's still vital pieces that I need. But if this particular shoe was to retro beforehand, Army, I can bow out. And the sneaker that I'm talking about, Army, is the Air Jordan 1 Chicago 85 High. I just feel like 2025 would have been the perfect year to give us that shoe. I would have voted to have an 85 High Chicago over the Air Jordan 1 85 High Bread. I've always been on that side of the fence where I like the Chicago ones over the bread ones. Now, again, that's always going to be a debate on which is the greatest Air Jordan 1 of all time. Again, you got the Chicago one, you got the bread one. Now, bread ones, $250 retail, they're going to sell out regardless. We already know that. Even if the Chicagos, by the time we get the Chicagos, they probably going to be $250, $275, $300. I don't know, because if these Air Jordan 1 bread 85 like move like I think they are going to move, they ain't going to do nothing but continue to make those specific OG colors $250. If they were to do the shadows, and these breads do well, I can see the shadows being $250. 85 High black toes. Eventually, like, yeah, we getting the reimagines, $250. Like the core OG Air Jordan 1 colorways, I can see them joints being $250. These bread 85 Highs is going to be a guinea pig to let Nike and Jordan Brand know if they can really push that button, and people going to allow it to happen. And I think that's going to be the case. But back to the Air Jordan 1 Chicagos. I feel like we would have gotten them next year had we not got the lost and founds. It's to the point now, Army, I will sacrifice the whole Air Jordan 1 lost and found release in order for us to get the 85 Chicagos. Like, if I could go in time right now and nobody knew what I just currently did, Army, I'm talking about a snap of a finger, and we go back to 2022, I will not allow the Air Jordan 1 lost and found release to happen, Army. I would want us to get the 85 High Chicagos. If I would have known, okay, 3 years later, we're going to get this shoe, I'd be like, man, look, we don't even need the lost and found. Some people may agree, some people may disagree, but I feel like that is the reason why we're not getting the 85 Chicago in 2025, because we just got the lost and found. And some people had such a tough time or such a tough chance at getting the some people still don't have the lost and founds. That's how I know the Chicago 85s would have been a very critical shoe. Now, Army, I did make a post talking about that as well on IG, just basically saying like, once the Air Jordan 185 High Chicago drop, I can be done. Now, Mr. Unloved Ones, of course, he seen the post and he said a few more years. Now, am I telling myself that's a few more years of me collecting and buying shoes? I don't know. I got to see what 2026 has in store. But as of right now, I can be done in 2025, Army. And once that Air Jordan 185 High Chicago come back out, I can be like, all right, cool. I can slide back out. You got a lot of people now who just slide out for, you know, specific releases. I want to be that guy that slide out for just those. Like, I want to only cop 2 retros in a year. Like, I wonder if that's possible for me to do. Grab the Air Jordan 1, potentially grab the Air Jordan 11 if it's a dope one. Or if it's the Concords again, or the Breads, or the Space Jams. Like, the next Space Jam they need to do is the Air Jordan 1 Space Jam OG High, but with the Royal Blue Jumpman. Just how they did the Space Jam lows. And them Space Jam lows is up too, Army. Those Space Jam lows are up. I went to check up and I was looking at the inventory for our Fort Worth store. And I see we got a couple pairs of the Space Jam lows. And I'm just like, man, I ain't seen no more restocks on the Space Jam lows. I ain't been hearing nobody talk about them. Nobody selling them and seeing them on sneaker tables at events. I'm like, let me check. The Space Jam lows, by summertime next year, Space Jam lows gonna be a $300 shoe. Like, you still got certain shoes that's still moving, and that kind of make me feel like, yo, resale is not dead. It is never gonna be dead. Again, it's just people are being very selective. Watch what those black toes do. Because I'm looking at the price between the black toes and the olives, and I can see a big difference. And I told y'all, one is gonna be a lot more limited than the other. And y'all see, every time them black toe 14s restock, them joints sell out. Them joints not going on sale. Olive 9s are dang near retail right now. So we'll have to see what go on with those. But again, I won't be surprised if those sell out. And then again, I won't be surprised if those, you know, sit for a little bit as well, Army. But let me know how y'all feeling. You know, is 2025 going to be the end for y'all as far as sneakers? What is that last sneaker you need to drop? Like, again, for me, it's an 85 Chicago. What is that sneaker that once it happens, once it takes place, you're done? I'm finished. I'm good. I don't need no more. Let's hang it up. Call it curtain call. Finito. It's over. Like, which one is it? Y'all got to let me know that in the comment section below. And also, again, Army, if you did vote, hit me up. Send me a screenshot. I'm giving 10% off all merch, and I'm covering shipping. It's the best time to go ahead and take advantage of the merch, especially if y'all been waiting to get some or waiting for a Black Friday sale or whatever the case may be, Army. Go ahead and hit your boy up. Let me know. I will still be sporadically posting shoes too. You know, a lot of shoes out of the vault has been moving, Army. And that's another reason that kind of got me just like, yeah, bro, I could be done soon, man. Like, I'm selling a lot of stuff that I never thought that I would move, bro. That I never thought that I would sell. And like, I don't know if I'm selling it because I don't want it, or I don't know if I'm selling it because this stuff is just returning. You know what I'm saying? It's just a circle, bro. Like, half of the shoes that I have right now will probably be returning again in 2026. You know how these things is going, Army. So let me know where y'all at too, man. I know as sneakerheads, man, our minds change and twist around and turn around a lot, y'all. So I'm just trying to see where y'all head space is at too, Army. So let your boy know in the comment section below. And other than that, you got your boy Unbreakable. You got the Unbreakable Vote. Unbreakable Army, stand strong like always. Most importantly, hug your loved ones and, of course, remain humble. And we out.
I hit Unbreakable for the Yeezys. He the plug, call him when I need him. These old's tough, but he get him easy. Yours old, him first season. Them most beefy, looking like 2 laps. 2 less, cause your ass taking